I'm at the hotel now, Mr. Yamaguchi, and I can assure you that all the arrangements have been made. Yes, we'll see that their every desire is satisfied during their stay. Arigato.
Excuse me. Hi. Could I borrow a phone, please?
Use mine.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, who do I call?
You need a phone, but you don't know who to call.
I just drove all the way from Ogden, Utah. I have a very big audition tomorrow. I know it sounds silly, but I want to be a model.
Doesn't sound silly at all. You have all the right qualifications.
Not if I don't get there. My car is stuck outside with a flat tire. I can't change it, and I don't belong to an auto club, so who do I call?
No one. I'll change it.
Really? You don't mind?
Show me the way.
Thank you.
Where's the car?
I have a small confession to make. My car is fine. It's you I wanted.
So this is a business.
You could say that.
What? Well.
We'd had to wait another day or two for a donated liver. Your father wouldn't have made it, but he's in surgery right now.
What are his chances?
Oh, most patients really do very, very well. And your dad, for his age, is in great shape. But you know him, there's no guarantees.
I'm used to that.
One coming through.
What do you got?
GSW to the chest, he's bleeding out. BP is 60, pulse is 150 and thready. I started him on Ringer's IV.
I need a CBC, Chem 7, let's cross and match. I need 6 units of O negative and a chest tube. Okay, my count. 1, 2.
Blood bank set in there.
Sir, this is a restricted area. You're gonna have to leave.
Not until I know he's dead.
Okay, don't want to do this.
The hell I don't.
Let's get out of the way.
Get me security.
I've got the situation under control. Really? I'm gonna need your lab coat.
It sounded like gunshots.
Taylor.
Security to the ER.
If you don't put the gun away, I'm not gonna be able to continue my work, and he will die.
He's already dead. We all are. For God's sakes, kill us all.
Shut up.
Look what he's done. He broke a vial of cystic bacteria, serial group 3. It's in the air now. We are all breathing it.
What the hell is she talking about?
It's going to start soon. The skin erosion, the vomiting, the bleeding from every orifice. Please, I beg you, shoot me.
She's lying.
In 5 minutes, you'll know for yourself. That's when the skin begins to erupt in pustules. You're probably already beginning to feel the itch. Kill him, kill me, kill everyone. Just save a bullet for yourself.
It's all under control.
Certainly doesn't look under control to me.
Stop it! Stop it or I'll shoot!
Shoot! Shoot! Shoot! Coward.
You're insane.
You're welcome.
Dr. Sloan, I'd like you to meet my new partner, Detective Taylor Lucas.
Nice hospital you have here. Chip?
Steve. Here's the autopsy report on Milton Wilder, the pimp who was killed in the alley last night. No surprises there.
Good, because I've already reached my weekly limit.
Yeah, I heard. Why was that lunatic down here trying to kill a patient?
Because he blew it the first time. The guy on the table was the shooter's business partner. He embezzled $2 million from their company. When the shooter went to confront him about it, he found him in bed with his wife. Ouch. So he emptied his gun into him, but there was nothing left for his wife. So he left to get some more ammo. When he came back, he saw the paramedics trying to save his partner's life.
So he followed them down here to finish off the job. Did he?
That's what I'm waiting to find out. So, am I investigating a homicide or an attempted murder?
Oh, attempted murder. He's gonna live.
That's my cue to leave. I have a date with my son and 4 Teletubbies. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you ask me, the guy on the table isn't the only one lucky to be alive. We all are. No thanks to Detective Lucas.
Hey, she took down the shooter, didn't she?
Yeah, after she told him to kill us all.
But he didn't.
He could have.
But he didn't.
Steve, I think you're missing my point. That woman is as scary as the psycho with a gun.
No, I admit she's kind of unorthodox, but she gets the job done. Besides, at least now she's got a partner keeping her in check.
Well, I tell you, you'd have to be crazy to be her partner.
Amy Devlin may be a lot of things, but crazy is not one of them. She made detective faster than any woman in LAPD history. I think she's aiming for chief one day.
She ought to pick out a burial plot, because if she stays with Detective Lucas, she's not going to be living much longer.
You shouldn't be so hard on Taylor, Lucas. I mean, people used to say I was unorthodox.
You?
Yeah, they used to say I was edgy and unpredictable and shocking.
Steve, they were talking about your hair.
They were?
Yes, they were. Remember you had that Rick Springfield thing going for a while? And one year sort of glowed in the dark?
Do you always have to accelerate to a stop? It keeps me awake.
Yeah, I wish I had that problem.
You still not sleeping? You're worrying too much about your dad.
Well,
What you need is a distraction.
like what?
Like going undercover at Dudes.
The male strip club.
Yeah.
There's something illegal going on over there?
You won't know unless you investigate.
Devlin, Lucas, I need to talk to you.
I'll catch up.
Lieutenant?
You know a guy named Milton Wilder ran a high-end escort service? He's dead. Gunned down in an alley outside a hotel last night. Captain wants you to handle it.
He must have mistaken us for homicide detectives. Or are we being reassigned?
No, you're being helpful. Homicide is spread thin and vice is your specialty, so you'll be assisting. Report what you find to me.
We will.
Oh, and Devlin, you're driving the oldest sedan in the fleet, aren't you?
Oh, we prefer to think of it as a classic automobile entrusted to our care.
Well, now you're driving the newest one.
A homicide perk?
No, strictly regulation. New one comes in, the old one gets scrapped. So, take good care of it.
Thanks, Lieutenant, we will.
You can start by never letting Taylor drive.
What's this doing in our spot? Where's our car?
This is our car. Fine. That is just the attitude that worries me.
What attitude?
You don't care whether the car is old or new. You're gonna drive it exactly the same way.
Because it's a car.
With only 5 miles on the odometer and not a scratch on it. Or doesn't that mean anything to you?
Yeah, it means it's time somebody broke it in.
Oh, no, we're not breaking anything. We're keeping this in pristine condition.
It's a car. It's a responsibility.
Like the homicide case we've just been given. Our opportunity to prove ourselves and get out of vice.
Or it's a dead-end case they gave us because it will torpedo any chance we have of promotion.
Well, we don't have a choice anyway.
Then we'll get right on it after we pick up my bail jump.
What bail jump?
Lorette Stipe, gun merchant. Doesn't shave her underarms. Took me 6 months undercover to bust her back when I was with the ATF.
You were only with the ATF for 6 months.
We had creative differences.
So let the ATF handle it.
If they could handle it, she wouldn't be out, would she?
It's not your case anymore.
It'll take an hour tops.
An hour.
Tops.
You said it would take an hour. I meant an hour after we found her.
Where do you think you're going?
To get Lorette Stipe.
You're just gonna walk in that bar?
I may open the door first.
Oh, you're just gonna open the door and walk in that bar?
That's how I usually go from outside to inside.
So, after you open the door and walk in the bar, what do you think is gonna happen next?
Do you need all the steps, or can I just summarize it under the blanket statement? I'm going to get Lorette Stipe.
You don't think maybe this woman might recognize the undercover cop who arrested her? And that maybe she won't want to be covered by your blanket statement?
What's your idea?
Lorette Stipe doesn't know me.
And? I can't let you go in there alone.
All right, I'm only a 10-year veteran of the force. No way I can handle this.
That's not what I meant.
You think I'm too soft to make a simple bust in a biker bar?
No, it's just this bar. It's not...
You think that because I haven't been thrown off half a dozen law enforcement agencies for going too deep undercover, I can't pick up a bail jumper?
You want to do this your way, do it your way.
I will. So what does she look like? I'm looking for Lorette Stipe. I hope you didn't buy those weapons from her. Because if you did and you pull the trigger, you might blow your face off. I want a refund. I don't know you. Oh, now you don't know me. How convenient. My boyfriend is dead because of the lousy gun you sold me. It jammed, and before I could shoot the security guard, he gunned my sweet, innocent Jimmy down.
I never sold you a gun. I never seen you before.
My Jimmy is dead, and I'm a fugitive just because of you and your lousy gun.
Oh, wait a minute, guys. Wait, she's lying. She's lying. I've never seen her before. Hey, my merchant's gun.
Oh, is it now? Why don't we take my gun outside and try it then? You just better hope it works.
Go on, run something off.
Hi, Lorette. Miss me?
Did you have to skid to a stop? Those are brand new tires.
I think I got him.
What are you doing?
Waiting to return fire if there is any.
Well, wait somewhere else. Behind this dumpster. Behind that wall.
I can get a good shot from here.
What if he fires back?
I'll duck.
Behind a brand new car? We're supposed to be protecting it.
I think he's in the side alley. Well, this is exciting.
Where are you going?
Let's find the shooter.
Lorette's
dead. Sorry, I can't say the same thing for the shooter. Hey.
Hey.
How's your dad?
He set off the smoke detector with his cigars, and he threw his lunch tray out the window.
He's getting better already.
Yeah, I even bribed some orderly into smuggling him a corned beef sandwich.
Actually, I did that.
You did?
I was worried about him.
Thank you.
Got that out of your system?
Yeah.
The ME wants to see us. I always thought Lorette would have had more guts.
You can discuss her bravery under fire at the memorial service.
I mean, literally. Don't most people keep their internal organs here?
Excuse me. Stike was an organ donor, and since the cause of death wasn't in question, the organs were harvested immediately.
Wouldn't have figured her for a philanthropist.
Whether she was connected with Milton Wilder.
Which is why we called you down here. The bullet I took out of Stike was sent out for a routine ballistics check. The computer found a match.
The bullet that killed Lorette Stipe came from the same gun that killed Milton Wilder?
And you said going after my bail jumper was a waste of time.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you ask?
Why didn't I ask what?
I have no idea. What didn't I tell you?
When you said you wanted to pick up a bail jumper, why didn't you tell me she was related to the Wilder case?
She wasn't. I mean, I didn't know she was.
Is this the off-duty cop? Yeah, shot by a carjacker. BP 90 over 60, and she's hyper-resonant on the right side.
Okay, let's type in cross and need some O negative. Let's get a chest tube and let's contact the surgeon.
You need blood. You got it right here.
Oh, thanks, but a dozen cops have already volunteered.
That's why I always keep a gun under my seat. Carjacker gets in, they'll have to scrub him off the upholstery. I'm serious.
Doesn't track. Wilder ran hookers, Stipe sold weapons. Not exactly a lot of overlap.
Except the same guy shot both of them, and he's got my bullet in him.
And he's getting to the doctor who doesn't ask questions, so we hit the streets.
Get nowhere. No one's gonna cough up the name of a dirty doctor to anyone who asks. They're too valuable.
Hey, remember that guy I dated, special effects guy who did movie gore?
Yeah, the geek who spoke Klingon. You criticize the guys I date.
You don't date.
I don't have to speak Klingon either.
Okay, fine. The point is, he can make one of us look bullet-riddled.
It's not good enough. I mean, even a shady doctor will know a fake bullet wound when he sees one.
Okay, so what's your plan?
Hold out your arm. I want to get a clean shot.
You're going to shoot me?
Just a flesh wound, barely a nick.
You are not going to shoot me.
We need to find a dirty doctor. Do you have a better plan?
I don't need a better plan to know that your plan is terrible.
Fine. Just an idea.
You shot yourself!
I grazed myself.
I can't believe you just shot yourself.
I've done it before.
You have?
You haven't?
You are psychotic. You do know that, don't you?
It's my best quality.
Okay, now just try not to get blood on the upholstery.
What is it with you in this car?
Okay, just hold your arm out the window. You sure this is the right place?
We hit the streets, I bled all over them, and we only got 3 names.
Yeah, and the first was a veterinarian, the next one was still in prison.
This better be the right dirty doctor, because if the shooter didn't come here, we're out of luck.
Yeah?
My friend needs to see a doctor.
Try selling subscriptions or candy. It's more effective.
She's been shot.
A lot of that going around. $500 cash up front for your basic disinfect and sew. More later if you want extras.
Like what?
Painkillers, antibiotics, a tasty grape sucker.
Can we see the doctor now?
You can call me Dr. Welby. You wait here. Patients only. You were only grazed. You'll have an ugly scar to go with your others.
Why'd you sniff me?
I was admiring your perfume. Laird de Cordite. The bullet left powder burns on your sleeve and your arm.
Well, at least it left. Sounds like other people you've been seeing lately haven't been so lucky. You said it was going around?
Wouldn't be in business otherwise. You're gonna need a gentamicin shot.
Is that gonna cost me?
Ooh, not as much as not having it. How did you hear about me?
You treated a friend of a friend last night. Shot by cops down on 29th.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
And how's he feeling this morning?
Glad to be alive.
This is an antibiotic. The bullet may have missed you, but there's still a risk of infection.
Tell me about the guy you treated.
Why, haven't you heard of doctor-patient privilege? I won't say a word.
You will when I give you a shot of truth serum.
Sorry, we're all out of sodium pentothal.
We have our own recipe. Cyclobenzaprine.
Sounds very chemical. Must be good.
It's a muscle relaxant and depressant.
I don't want you stressed.
Ah, some atropine.
Do you know what'll happen to me if you mix those drugs together?
Nope. Give me some of that.
It's a drain cleaner.
We don't want your arteries getting clogged.
What do you want to know?
That's why they call this a truth serum. Every time we make it, people start talking.
Tell us about the guy you treated.
It was a woman.
That was my mistake.
She had a bullet in the chest. It was too deep. I couldn't take it out without killing her. She needed a surgeon.
Did she get one?
We don't do a lot of follow-up care here.
Did you get her name?
She paid. She left. That's all I know.
Well, thank you, Dr. Welby. You're under arrest.
Want to tell me how this happened?
No.
I am under legal obligation to report all gunshot wounds, no matter how minor, to the police department.
Consider it reported.
Not good enough.
She shot herself.
You shot yourself?
She wanted to shoot me, but I wouldn't let her.
You did? You know, we have an excellent psychiatric department here. I could recommend somebody.
It was the only way we could get the line on a dirty doctor who would treat a gunshot wound without reporting it.
Well, I hope you got something useful out of your self-mutilation.
Actually, we know the shooter is a woman, and she's still carrying Taylor's bullet.
She'll turn up soon enough, or her body will.
You know, your suicidal approach to detective work's gonna get you both killed.
If you aren't willing to take risks, you shouldn't have the badge.
How is that wounded officer the one that got shot by the carjacker?
Detective Cole, gonna be fine. Should be sent home in a few days.
Oh, good. And the search for the carjacker?
Still at large, but not for long, I don't think, because nearly every officer on duty and off has gone down to 29th and Figueroa looking for a lead.
Thank you, Dr. Sloan.
Listen, about that psychiatric consultant.
We can talk about it next time I shoot myself.
Next time?
Officer Cole was shot 2 blocks from where we nabbed Stipe. If they were that close, we should have heard something.
Kind of busy at the time, protecting the car, remember?
Not as busy as we're about to be.
What are you doing?
Hoping to prove myself wrong. These two bullets both came from the same gun. This is the one they pulled from Officer Cole. This one came from a rapist shot last month by a police officer.
You're saying a cop shot Officer Cole?
I'm saying you did.
Time for a hospital visit.
Log on now to CBS.com or America Online.
Where's the cop who was shot yesterday?
Oh, gone.
As in dead?
No, as in home.
She was shot in the chest less than 24 hours ago. How could you let her leave?
It wasn't my decision, it was hers. Besides, I think that she's gonna be back here pretty soon and feeling lousy. She left without a prescription for antibiotics and painkillers.
Who's in charge?
Over there.
Amy Devlin, Vice is my partner, Taylor Lucas. We're looking for Officer Cole.
There she is. I'm sorry, what are you two doing here?
We came to arrest Officer Cole for killing Lorette Stipe.
So did we. Washington and Andrews run the anti-gang unit. They had suspected that a cop was helping Stipe sell illegal weapons to street gangs. When Cole was carjacked, a few blocks from where Stipe was shot, they put it together.
They came here to confront Cole. Things went wrong.
Well, Cole started shooting, we fired back, and Cole lost. So how'd you two put it together?
Timing, geography, and a strong aversion to coincidence.
Why do you suppose Cole checked out of the hospital in such a hurry?
Well, the anesthesia wore off. I think she just wanted the bullet out so she could run.
Didn't run very far, did she?
No. Chalk one up for the good guys. I'll see ya.
You know what you said about coincidences? I'm feeling a strong aversion right now.
I'm just feeling sick. I think we should see a doctor.
If you expect me to shoot myself again, you can forget it.
That won't be necessary. Dr. Sloan, we think that Milton Wilder, the vice lord, and Lorette Stipe, gun dealer, were assassinated by corrupt cops. And we think that one of them was Officer Cole.
How do you know that?
Because the bullet you took out of her was mine.
You shot a cop?
No. I mean, yes.
Not on purpose.
Actually, it was.
Well, so besides shooting yourself, you like to shoot other policemen, too.
I didn't know she was a cop at the time.
Who did you think she was?
The killer who shot Stipe and was shooting at me.
Which she was.
Before we found out she was a cop.
Which she is.
Why don't we sit down? You tell me the whole story. Very slowly.
Okay. We went to arrest Cole, but she was already dead. Gunned down in a shootout with 3 other cops. They claim she was working with Stipe, selling guns to street gangs.
I was undercover with Stipe's cronies for 6 months. I would have known if she was in business with a cop. She wasn't.
Do you have any evidence at all to back up your suspicions?
Not a thing.
If we can just figure out what Wilder and Stipe had in common, we'll know why they were killed. The problem is we can't do that using department resources without tipping off our suspects.
Okay, why don't we just start with what you already know?
Wilder ran hookers. Stipe sold guns to wackos. Nothing in common. Besides being human.
And they were barely that.
You know, maybe that's exactly what they do have in common.
You were right, Mark. Both Wilder and Stipe were organ donors.
If Stipe cared about saving her fellow man, she wouldn't have been selling guns to sociopaths.
Yeah, that's what you said when you saw Stipe's cadaver, which got me thinking. That's why I had Amanda check and see if Wilder was a donor, too.
And he was. They both had pink dots on their driver's licenses.
Wilder wasn't a giving guy. He didn't put that dot there.
And somebody else did.
You think the cops are killing these jerks for their guts?
Yeah. Corneas, hearts, livers, kidneys. The one thing the two of them have in common is that their organs were harvested within hours after they died.
That's a big stretch.
Can you think of any other reason these two would have donor dots on their licenses?
These cops cops are bringing social responsibility to a new low.
They're just bad cops.
Oh, bad is such a subjective word. We like to think of ourselves as providing a service.
Yeah, we didn't have enough murders in this city. Thanks so much. We're just taking out the creeps to provide healthy organs for the worthy citizens of the community.
Somehow, I'm not impressed.
You should be.
After all, we saved your father's life.
Wilder may have been a lot of things, but he wasn't a drinker. Your father got a nice, healthy liver because of us.
If he knew, he would tear it out with his bare hands.
Well, tell him then. See? It's easy to object to what we're doing based on principle. But when it gets down to real people, you know we're right.
Like when you killed Officer Cole, you putting cops on your list of donors too?
Jackie was compromised and she knew it. We'd all make the same sacrifice if we had to.
Is that how you're gonna justify killing us?
We didn't come here to kill you. We want you to join us.
This is that scene in every James Bond movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Where the bad guy says, join me, we'll rule the world together. And if Bond says yes, he'll probably have a chance to get away, come back with the entire British army, and wipe out the villain's secret lair.
Instead, he says hell no and gets thrown in the dungeon. I never understood that.
Until now, right?
Yeah. Hell no.
So now what? Little Timmy going to get my pancreas tomorrow?
Too bad. We could have done some nice work together.
Never works like that for James Bond.
If they already killed one cop, maybe they'd rather go down than kill two more.
Right, because deep down, they're really good people.
Did you just hear a click?
Yeah. What is that, some fancy new feature?
I don't think it's standard equipment. Look under the seat.
It's a bomb. That thing triggered off when you sat down. You get up, it goes off.
Okay, so I'll just sit here the rest of my life.
Well, you could, but since there's also a timer attached, I'm not sure how long that would be.
Great. What do I do?
You might use this moment as an opportunity to reflect on how lucky you are to have a partner who worked in the bomb squad. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What do you mean, uh-oh?
Nothing. Everything's fine. It's just,
What?
Well, which wire do I pull? The red one or the green one?
Just kidding.
I can't believe they put a bomb in our car.
We knew they committed multiple murders. Of course they're gonna try to kill us.
Well, kill us, sure, but blow us up. Our organs are destroyed. What, is my spleen not good enough for them?
Is the light on that thing supposed to be flashing?
Only when the bomb is armed.
Excuse me?
The light, it flashes to indicate the bomb is armed.
But that can't be because you disarmed it.
Well, that was certainly my opinion, but it seems I might have been mistaken.
You said you worked in the bomb squad.
I did, and it was one of the best weeks I've ever had in an apartment.
A week?
A long week.
We gotta get rid of that.
Okay.
There are people out there.
That trash bin.
You don't know anything about bombs, do you?
I know they explode.
Why didn't you tell me you didn't know what you were doing?
I didn't want to alarm you.
I am alarmed. I am very, very alarmed.
What are you doing? Drive!
Look.
Creep.
Pretty good driving.
pretty good. They put a bomb in this car, and I'm still bringing it back spotless.
Well, while you two have been busy, we've been trying to figure out exactly what these corrupt officers are up to.
And we started by examining how the organ donor registry works. Each potential recipient is listed according to blood and tissue type, and then they're prioritized in order of critical need.
When an organ donor becomes available, we give it to the first person on the list with the same blood and tissue type as the donor. Somehow Lipton tapped into that list.
Okay, but how are they picking their victims? I mean, how do they know that whoever they kill is going to be on the list?
We think they've been using the new DNA database the FBI's been compiling on convicted felons.
So they're generating a list of felons whose blood and tissue type match the most seriously ill patient.
Mm-hmm. Only they've been doing it on the local level, making sure that the right organ gets to the right patient in plenty of time.
If you're right, you can figure out who their next victim will be.
We already have.
We dug through the Southern California donor registry, identified the most critical patient, and then got his blood and tissue type, and then we matched it against the DNA database on local felons. We came up with 4 possible victims.
We eliminated the people who might not be acceptable as donors, and from there we went on. Crook number 1 had a history of intravenous drug use. Crook number 2 was in jail, and crook number 3 had HIV, which leaves crook number 4.
A Mr. Gil Thaxton, small-time pusher who sells tainted drugs, but is a little too smart to sample his own merchandise.
You know, they're not going to go after Thaxton now. They know that you're onto them. If they stop now, they get away with everything.
Okay. Well, at least we know what they're up to. Find a way to use it.
Soon.
Amy, would you wait a minute? I'd like to talk to you. We have to talk about your father. Now remember, we said there are no guarantees.
You're late. We wanted to make sure you were alone. I am. But are you the only one we're talking to?
It's just the 4 of us.
You know, you're taking quite a risk. It's worth it. That offer you made us, I've changed my mind.
So you don't blame us for the car trouble you had?
You did what you thought you had to do. Doesn't matter now. So you really expect us to believe that you changed your mind? Just like that? Father's body's rejected the liver. Sorry, we don't have a returns policy. He needs another liver. That's not our problem. Please. We can't help you. But we can show you how to help yourself. This is Thaxton's meth lab. He likes to cut the drugs he sells with baking soda, paint thinner, basically anything he has lying around the house. He doesn't have a lot of repeat customers.
But he does have one redeeming quality.
He's the same blood and tissue type as my father.
There's just one tiny problem.
Thaxton is still alive. So, what are you gonna do about that? Me? Well, Daddy needs a new liver. There it is. You want it, you take it. Now what do? We arrest you for murder. We were following you. We saw you come in. We heard a gunshot.
We came in and found you standing over his body. He was unarmed, shot in the back.
Yeah. You were desperate to save your father's life. That's probably how your killing spree started, although we'll never know for sure. Because you were gunned down in a shootout with the police.
Everyone is going to know I was murdered.
How?
They're listening to us right now. I'm not wired, but this place is.
Your little plot is over. It's time to give up.
We got him.
They'll fold now. They have no other choice.
We knew who your next victim was going to be. The key was getting you to strike.
Hi. The real Gil Thaxton is in protective custody.
I don't know who you are, but you're gonna wish you were him.
It's not that easy.
Now this is ugly. Well, looks like it's gonna be a massacre any way you look at it.
Not if you give yourselves up.
You're kidding, right?
You put us in jail, it's the same thing as giving us a death penalty.
Only a lot more painful.
Doesn't have to be that way.
Oh yeah, because cops do so well in prison.
Shooting us isn't going to help you.
No, maybe not. But I'm sure there are some people on the organ list who will be grateful.
So, who's gonna shoot first? That's psychotic. What kind of person thinks like that?
I can think of a few.
We have to do something to stop them.
We can call for backup.
We can't wait. Buckle up.
Buckle up for what?
We're going in.
You put through the wall?
You got a better idea?
I don't have to have a better idea to know that your idea is terrible.
I'm really tired of people saying that to me.
No, wait a minute. Hold on, let me out.
First corrupt cop who moves never moves again.
You're all under arrest.
You all right?
That's an experience I could have lived without.
I'm not sure I could have.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking of saving your life.
And you couldn't have done it without the car?
I don't know. I didn't give it any thought.
Now see, that is exactly your problem.
What's my problem?
This whole not thinking thing.
How long do you think they'll survive together?
Longer than anyone that gets near them.
I think if I were a criminal, I'd be very afraid.
I said...
I'm not a criminal. I am very afraid.
You're welcome. You're gonna get us.
You're well hurt.
One of these
I'm not
days.
gonna... Have you been hurt yet?
I don't know why I haven't.
She was admitted through the ER a couple of hours ago.
I thought her nephew was staying with her. Why didn't he bring her in?
Apparently he went out to get some groceries. The neighbor heard a crash. Miss Lamar wouldn't answer the knock, and so he called the paramedics.
Oh, is she all right?
Yeah, a few contusions, a couple of scrapes. Dutton got here about 20 minutes ago with a translator demanding to talk to both of us.
Wonderful.
It's very simple. I'm aware that my condition is such that there is no cure, none. And I want to end it. I want to die.
I want to make certain you thoroughly understand your medical condition.
I know my condition. I have cancer. Lung cancer. And it's spread through my system. I've been under treatment for the last 14 months. Radiation, chemo, all of it.
Are you aware there are other procedures we can try?
I know that. But that'll only delay the inevitable for what, just a few more months of pain? And I want no part of it.
Dr. Sloan is just trying to help.
We like having you around.
You're very sweet, but I don't want to hear anymore. I intend not to eat any longer, and I will not allow anyone to supply me with fluids. I want to die now.
Mr. Dutton, you do realize that there are other treatments available to your aunt. There's a chemo-radiation combination from the National Institute. There is a...
Please don't.
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult.
Neither am I. But understand, people have always been trying to tell my Aunt Franny what to do her whole life.
Because she's deaf.
Because she's stubborn. And smart. She knows what she wants. She always has. Look. This is her living will. And she's given me her power of attorney. She also wants a do not resuscitate order on her chart.
Mr. Dutton, Dr. Travis is trying to tell you the other things we can do for your aunt.
She doesn't want anything except to be left alone to die her way.
But if there's something else...
Look, Mark, I'm with you on this medically, but a living will does take precedent. And so does DNR. All we can do is follow the patient's instructions.
I hope you realize what you're doing.
It's Aunt Franny doing this, Dr. Sloan, not me. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
But you agree with her.
She's going to die. One way or another. There's no choice here. And I hate that. But I hate even more the idea of her being kept alive by a bunch of machines. Please. Leave her alone. Let us do this her way.
How long do you think she has?
Well, without nutrients and fluids, about a week.
This is wrong.
Susan told me that Frances Lamar died this morning.
Yes, she did. Dehydration and cachexia as a result of end-stage lung cancer, just like she wanted it. Took her 4 days to die.
Well, we had no choice legally.
But with that new radiation and chemo schedule, we could have had a chance.
A very slim chance, you know that.
And it is what she wanted.
But I just hate giving up without a fight.
But it wasn't our fight. The fight was hers.
Oh, I know we had to honor that, but I don't have to like it.
Dr. Travis? Hi, I just heard about what happened.
I'm sorry, I don't...
Your patient, Frances Lamar, I just want to congratulate you on handling it in such a sensible way, even though I'm sure that was very hard on you. Excuse me.
Who was that?
It's Kate DeLiebe. She's the new attending. I don't know that much about her.
She knows about you. Let's see, Frank. You had your checkup just last week. All your medications updated. Your next appointment's Friday the 14th. You're 3 days early. Is there something you wanted me to do for you?
Look, Dr. Sloan, I'm a very tough man. At least I was. CEO of my own corporation until I got hit with this Lou Gehrig's disease. And I wasn't even a Yankee fan.
I know, Frank.
Whenever I had to make a tough decision in business, I always did my own research. I did this time, too. Looked it up in dozens of reference books. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. I know exactly what stage I'm at, where it's going. I'm gonna lose all muscle, which I don't have much of now anyway. But then I lose speech. And then increasing pain until finally I strangle to death on my own spit. Am I wrong, Doctor? Am I? Okay. That's why I'm here today. To ask you to help me to do the only sensible thing. I'm suffering, Mark. I want you to help me to end it.
Lois, how do you feel about this?
I think that's Frank's decision. If he wants to go.
Frank, I can't believe you want to give up now after all you've been through.
It wasn't exactly a snap decision.
No, of course not. You did your research. You thought about it, and you discussed it. And you decided to let it beat you.
All I need from you is a prescription for something. Morphine, anything. Hell, you're the doctor. You should know.
Oh, yeah, I know, all right. I also know if you're half the tough businessman you say you are, you'll rethink this.
And do what? Jump out of a window? Off a bridge, maybe? I can't even go to the bathroom without help. Maybe I should starve myself to death.
No. You find a way to make the quality of your remaining time as good as possible. For you and for Lois.
There is no quality. There's no way to fight this. I want it to end. And I don't want Lois doing anything. I don't want her in any trouble after I'm gone. I want it done quick, neat, and painless. Will you help me? Or won't you? All right. I'll find someone who will. Lois, get me the hell out of here.
You sent for me, Mr. Lomax?
Harold, please, call me Harold.
You sent for me, Harold.
You are a very senior staff member. Very senior.
Is this about my retirement?
Retirement? Oh, no. Thank God, Mark. Do you know anything about a new attending physician, Kate DeLieb?
Not really, no.
I've got some very disturbing material here.
About her?
Mm-hmm, from Oklahoma. Seems she was involved in one of those assisted suicide cases.
In Oklahoma?
Didn't get the sort of publicity that these cases usually pile up, but, I've got it here somewhere. The district attorney in Enid came close to an indictment on manslaughter or something, but then they sort of dropped the whole thing because of the history of indictments and trials like that. And, well, it's just our luck she turns up at Community General.
Well, didn't you or your staff look into her professional record, her vita?
I'm looking into that, but that's not one of the questions we routinely ask. Have you ever been indicted for manslaughter? This is all we need with the endowment drive coming up. A Community General doctor on the 7 o'clock news for murder.
Well, you said she'd never been indicted.
I know. Mark, you were on the sidelines with that deaf woman that starved herself to death, but this is different. Believe me.
Well, what do you want me to do, Harold?
Well, the hell of it is, we can't just dismiss this Dr. DeLieb without some reasonable cause. That would backfire. Mark, I want you to sort of keep your eyes and your ears open. God forbid anything should happen.
Okay, I'm connecting a small morphine drip here. Just enough to cover the pain. Okay. All right, now, do you see this cord? When it's pulled, the other medication will flow from here. All right? But it will only do so if you pull the cord. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. I think we should try it before I actually put the medication in. I'm going to wrap this cord around your finger. Let's see if you can pull it. Very good. All right. Now, Frank, nothing will happen unless you want it to. Unless you pull that cord. Do you understand?
Yes. Thank you.
Frank Dugan was a patient here at Community General. He had advanced Lou Gehrig's disease, and he was a patient of your father's.
I assume you notified Dad.
Yeah, right after I paged you.
What about a preliminary autopsy?
I ordered a full tox screen. So far, I found morphine in his system.
An overdose?
Doesn't look like it. I found a sedative and a long-acting muscle relaxant. If the dosages were high enough, it was probably that mixture that killed him.
I'll have the vial and the tubing we found sent over so you can check it out.
Is that him?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to die. Asked me to help him.
You didn't?
Of course not. What was it? Morphine, sedative, and muscle relaxant.
IV needle was still attached.
You know, I can't believe he actually did that to himself.
He didn't. Looks like he had help. We found one of those suicide machines on the table next to him.
His wife?
I don't know. I do know the gear, the tubing, the IV setup, and the reservoir came from Community General. Still had the labels on them.
One of our people.
Well, actually, the string that triggered the flow of drugs was attached to his finger. And when you get right down to it, he must have done it himself.
Technically, that's right.
But technically, maybe. Ethically, no.
Oh, Dr. Sloan, if you hear about the pounding, I'm almost done. This is my last...
Frank Dugan was my patient.
Until he came to me.
And you killed him.
I was nowhere near Frank Dugan when he died.
He couldn't possibly have had access to the tubes or the needles, much less the medication. You set up that equipment. You're responsible for his death.
It's not really much of an office, is it? But then it's not really what happens in our offices that counts. It's what happens in our treatment rooms. It's what happens in our wards.
Our dingy motels.
Death can only occur in the pristine confines of a hospital.
No, of course not. But it could have happened in a home or a hospice.
Or here, with all those things beeping and flashing and an entire staff dedicated to keeping an organism alive that all common sense says is dead. How is that more dignified than what Frank Dugan chose?
You're condemning the entire medical profession.
Not at all. I am just condemning that part of it that's taken control of our own deaths away from us. Frank Dugan wanted that control back. He came to you, he asked for help. You refused, so...
I didn't think he was in the right state of mind to make that kind of decision.
What kind of frame of mind would you have wanted him to be in? You see, you have wanted him. That's control. Frank Dugan wanted to commit suicide. I have it on tape in his own voice.
So you caused him to die?
Whatever he did himself.
Oh, and you merely supplied the means. Doesn't that bother you? The medicine you practice causes death?
Okay, Dr. Sloan, how long have you been a practicing physician? 35, 40 years?
Your point.
And in all that time, you have never seen a baby be delivered with just lethal birth defects that somebody just quietly let go. Or a young man's respirator be turned off whose EEG just flatlined after a car wreck?
That's not the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing. And it's hard and it's painful for us. And it's simple and it's painless for them.
You're going to keep doing this, aren't you?
I'm going to keep listening to my patients, yes.
Then I'm going to find a way to stop you. I really appreciate you coming down here. Hope it wasn't too difficult for you.
No.
I am so sorry about what happened to Frank. I really cared about him, about both of you. I hope you know that.
I know, Mark. I'm sorry, too. Sorry about the way he acted. Angry. It's that Lou Gehrig's disease.
I know.
He was so afraid of not being tough. I think that's why he wanted you to help him do what he did.
Must have been so hard for you in that motel room, watching him get ready to die. I know when my wife had cancer. Never easy. Kind of a blur, really.
Yes. It's exactly like that, kind of fuzzy.
Could be very confusing, too. All that equipment and all the things that Dr. DeLeeb was setting up. The drugs.
I really didn't understand.
She was hastening Frank's death?
No. I knew that that's what Frank wanted. What he asked you for. Only you said no.
Because I wanted him to live.
I wanted him to live, too. Only I wanted him to be at peace more. And so did she.
Dr. DeLeeb. Well, I guess probably some help not having any regrets about what she did.
Oh, Mark, I have regrets. I have regrets. I loved him. I'll always wish that it hadn't happened.
That she hadn't intervened?
That he hadn't gotten sick. You know, the truth is, as much as I hated what Frank felt he had to do, I love Kate DeLeeb for having the courage to help him.
Nurse, I need your assistance.
I'm an ER nurse, not ICU.
You're an employee of this hospital, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, then when an attending physician gives an order, you carry it out, no matter what service you're on.
You're not Mr. Goodman's attending. Dr. Josephs is.
Well, I got a call from his daughter this morning. She wants me to take over the case.
But...
And she has the power of attorney, unless you're questioning that as well.
No, doctor.
Good. Now, it looks like Mr. Goodman has been receiving plasmapheresis, treatment which hasn't been effective.
But he's only been here 2 days. The last time his Guillain-Barré led to paralysis, it took him a while to respond, but he did. And he walked out of here.
I want you to remove Mr. Goodman's plasmapheresis catheter, and I want you to prepare him for discharge. His daughter wants him to spend the rest of his time at home with her.
Paralyzed. I'll have to notify Dr. Josephs.
I am Mr. Goodman's physician of record. My orders are in this chart, and unless you want me to pay a little visit to the nursing administrator, I suggest you carry them out.
I don't know what you want me to do, Dad.
I want you to find a way to arrest Kate DeLeeb for murder.
Mark, you know I had to rule that as a suicide.
She supplied Frank Dugan with the materials and the means to kill himself. Now, that's got to be murder on some level.
Not an illegal one.
Should be.
Look, the DA's keeping an eye on her. I will, too. It's a start.
You know, maybe we can help.
How?
By keeping a close watch at that hospital. If she inquires about or approaches any seriously ill patient, we call Steve.
All right, I'll discuss it with Jesse and the rest of the staff.
Good. We have to stop her before she kills somebody else.
I'll be in touch.
Amanda's headed back to the hospital. She'll call if anything comes up.
Good. Won't take long. Kate DeLeeb's on a crusade. We'll get her.
You know, I'm a little confused here.
What, about going after a killer?
How about you? We've dealt with a lot of killers over the years, but I don't ever remember you being this angry about one.
You know, she asked me the other day if I had ever let a patient die.
And what did you answer?
I didn't. But the truth is, I have. All doctors have. Those decisions come with a job. But there was this one case, over 40 years ago. I was just out of residency. 83-year-old woman in extreme dementia. They didn't call it Alzheimer's in those days. And in terrible pain. Undiagnosed. Tumor, probably. Occasionally she had lucid moments. And in one of them she said to me, "Let me go. It's time." It was your great-grandmother.
You never told me she was your patient.
She wasn't. She thought she was, of course. The whole family thought she was. I guess they thought so, too.
What did you do?
I prescribed morphine for her pain. A lot of it. She lasted one more day.
No one asked anything?
No. Why should they? 83-year-old woman.
I don't believe this.
You know, I think your mother guessed. Never said a word. I thought I was being a good doctor, doing what was right for a suffering patient. But the next morning when I woke up, I knew. Just a killer. Kate DeLeve's a killer, Steve. I have got to stop her. You understand?
Here they are. These are the tapes I told you about.
These are the ones where you and your father discuss his wishes.
Yes, after the first time when he could talk again, we sat at the kitchen table. He's a very gentle man, my father. He didn't want anyone to have any trouble about this, not me, not you. I'm someone like you. Because it's his choice. That's what he says on these.
For the record.
Yes. He made certain we put it all on tape, what he wanted to do. But there is one thing. From what I understand about how this works.
It's okay.
But he's paralyzed. He can't pull a string. He won't be able to give himself the injection.
Don't worry. It'll all be taken care of.
Okay.
It's time.
Hey, Mark?
Yeah?
Do you know a patient named David Goodman?
Oh, yeah, the one with Guillain-Barré syndrome. Dr. Joseph's patient, right?
Not anymore.
What?
I went in to check on him earlier. Dr. DeLeve had taken over. She had me get him ready for discharge.
I've got to stop her.
She already signed him out. The last time he was here, Goodman and his daughter were talking about suicide.
Call Steve. Tell him what's happened. Tell him to meet us at Goodman's and tell him to hurry.
David, I need to ask you one more time if this is what you really want to happen. If you want to die now. If so, blink twice.
Looking for Dr. Kate DeLeeb?
What?
Where is she?
Dad? I paged you 10 times and then left 20 messages on your answering machine. Spent the afternoon with the district attorney. We're gonna take the case to the grand jury by the end of the week. Going for murder 1.
You think they'll get it?
It's open and shut. DeLeeb was found with a murder weapon in her hand.
The syringe that completed the paralysis the disease started.
You wanted to nail her for murder. We nailed her.
But murder 1 implies a conscious premeditation of wrongdoing, doesn't it?
Well, she brought the syringe and the drugs with her. How much more premeditation do you want?
You know, I saw Dave Goodman at the hospital.
I thought you said he wasn't your patient.
Oh, he wasn't. We all knew about him. He was one of those rare cases of Guillain-Barré where the total paralysis returned twice. Man was only 62 years old. Couldn't move, couldn't feed himself, couldn't speak, but he could still think.
You're not saying DeLeeb was right.
Oh, I was just thinking. If we'd gotten there 5 minutes early, and I'd been able to stop it, what kind of a life and death would I be condemning him to?
You're thinking about my great-grandmother. So you changed your mind about Kate DeLeeb. She didn't commit murder after all.
No. No, that was murder. That one was definitely murder.
Come in.
I have to appear in front of the grand jury.
Well, that must make you very happy, but you appear to be angry.
I don't like it when the medical profession and the legal profession get mixed up together. It confuses things.
Oh, well, they've been mixed up together since the time of Aeschylus. There's always been limitations to the practice of medicine. Fortunately, now we're able to do transplants.
I don't need a history lesson.
And I don't need your condescension. So would you please leave my office and let me tear it down in peace?
Why are you doing this?
Because I feel that it's my duty as a physician to help my patients end their suffering.
But why take the next step? From assisted suicide
To active euthanasia?
to murder.
Because there are some patients that are so physically weakened they can't pull the cord themselves. But their commitment to dying is just as strong. And I'm not going to let a bunch of lawyers and outdated medical ethics stand in their way.
I told my son, you're on a crusade.
It's not my crusade, it's my patients.
You broke the law.
The law needs to be changed.
I don't think this is about the law or about your patients. I think it's personal. Something happened to you somewhere in your life, and this is your way of fighting back.
Oh, you mean like I had some parent who died some long suffering death and I don't want to see anybody else go through the same thing?
Something like that?
Well, it's nice psychiatry, but it's wrong. My father deserted us when I was a baby, and my mother's what they call dysfunctional. Anywhere I got there on my own.
So you became a doctor so you could help other people in a way that you'd never been helped.
Very good.
That still doesn't explain to me how you went from helping people live to helping them die.
I think that we've covered this.
Oh, yes, that's right. You want to help people regain control of their lives and their deaths.
Yes.
I don't think so. I think you're imposing your definition of control on other people by telling them what to do when they are at their most vulnerable, when they're looking for someone, anyone, to take over for them.
That is not what's happening here.
You cannot control life by controlling death. It's backwards. And even if it weren't, yours is not the only way. Frances Lamar chose to let her disease take its own course. Well, that was difficult. It was painful, hard to watch. But she took control. There's dignity in that. But what you did to David Goodman wasn't dignified. It was convenient. But then I guess that's your definition of control, isn't it? Well, that's some hell of a crusade you're on, Doctor.
So you would have condemned him to suffer? That's what you want for your patients? That's what you want for yourself or somebody that you love? I mean, because if that's true, then that is one hell of a crusade, Doctor.
Do you know which attorney is representing Kate DeLeave?
Carl Blumenstein. Does a lot of civil liberties cases. I've run into him a few times. He's a pretty good guy for a lawyer.
I never understood why a person's attorney isn't allowed to go in with them.
I'm supposed to keep the legalese down to a dull roar.
I know, but if the witness has to keep running out to talk to his or her attorney, I mean,
Yeah, I think if I was on the grand jury, I'd be annoyed.
What makes you think they're not? Besides, the more she talks, the more likely she is to give the DA what he needs.
Mr. Patterson, the point I am trying to make is
Dr. DeLeave, I am conducting this hearing, and I would appreciate...
Yes, but you're not letting me...
Give us all a lecture. You're here to answer questions, not deliver a diatribe.
I would like the grand jury to note that you are not allowing...
Doctor, I do not want to have to take you before the judge for contempt.
You are the one who is showing contempt for Mr. Goodman. All I'm trying to explain is that he expressed his desire over and over to end his suffering.
Please.
I have it all on tape in his own voice.
And if there's any subsequent trial, your defense counsel can present all the evidence you want. Now, you didn't answer my question.
I've forgotten it.
Then I'll refresh your memory. Did you inject David Goodman with what you knew would be a fatal combination of drugs? Yes or no? It's a simple question.
Yes, I did, but I...
Thank you. I have no further questions. Ladies and gentlemen, the point we are making, the point which we will reinforce with further testimony, is that this is not just another case of physician-assisted suicide. This is a case of physician murder. The next witness you'll be hearing from is Amanda Bendler.
How long's Amanda been in there, anyway?
About 45 minutes. They're probably going over all the autopsy reports. Frank Dugan, maybe Frances Lamar.
Why, what has that got to do with this?
I was trying to establish a pattern.
Dr. Mark Sloan?
Now?
You can come with me. Dr. Sloan, this way.
So that in the case of Frank Dugan, Dr. DeLeave took over your patient from you.
Yes.
He never told you he was changing doctors, though, did he?
No, but he was very angry with me when he left.
Was that because you refused to supply him with a lethal substance?
Apparently, yes.
Now, in the case of David Goodman...
He was not my patient.
Yes, I know. What I want you to do is to describe exactly what you saw when you and Lieutenant Sloan broke into David Goodman's bedroom.
Mr. Goodman was on the bed. There were no vital signs.
He was dead?
Yes.
And where was Dr. DeLeave?
Beside the bed.
And in her hand?
A syringe.
And what did you say?
I said, "What did you give him?" And she indicated the vials.
These vials?
Yes.
Yeah, we've already heard testimony from the assistant coroner that these contained a muscle relaxant and a sedative. The man was dead. Dr. DeLeave had the syringe in her hand, and when you said, "What did you give him?" she indicated the vials. So she admitted to you that she had performed the injection of what proved to be the lethal drugs. Is that correct, Dr. Sloan? Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
You You are a physician of long experience and excellent reputation. Your work on behalf of law enforcement is well known. Your outstanding record of service at Community General is equally well known. Considering your seniority and standing, I'd like to ask you one final question. Would you have filled a syringe with a lethal substance and injected it into David Goodman?
No.
A simple no. I think it would be helpful to have on the record whether you have any further ideas about Dr. Tlaib's actions.
I've only had one thought since David Goodman died. One thought. When my eyes are closed late at night, when I'm with patients, and it won't let me go.
And that thought would be?
10 years ago, there was a patient at Community General. 10 years and 3 months.
Your patient?
No, not officially. It was my wife, Catherine. I was aware of the spread of her cancer and how the radiation, chemotherapy were giving her pain, but with no appreciable benefit. I would sit with her for hours, just watching her suffer. And one thought kept coming to my mind. The thought that I had it within my power to end that pain. That I could get rid of the torture that standard medical procedure had put her through for the last 2 years. 2 years. But I couldn't. Not that it wasn't possible. There were many, many ways I could have done it. So why didn't I? Perhaps I was too close to be rational. Maybe it was because I was afraid. Frightened by guilt, insecurity, or, God forgive me, just selfish concern for my own professional reputation. Whatever the reason, I did nothing. I sat for 3 months and watched her die in agony. As for my thought that won't let me go, it is that Kate Tlaib may be more honest and more courageous than I am.
How'd it go? You all right?
Steve, there's something I have to tell you. I should have told you 10 years ago.
Dad, grand jury ruling just came out.
Well, it's about time. It's been 4 days.
5. They had a lot to argue about. I don't think you made it any easier for them.
Why, what happened?
Second-degree manslaughter. That way they don't have to prove criminal intent.
Oh. Is the trial date set yet?
No, but I'll be talking to the DA. I'll let you know. And Dad, I've been thinking about Mom. A lot. I want you to know it's okay.
Dr. Sloan?
Yeah.
I forgot to turn in my badge. I'm sorry about what happened with your wife. I know the grand jury testimony is supposed to be sealed, but you know, the lawyers have a way of finding things out.
Yes, they do. Something I can help you with, Doctor?
I want you to be on my witness list for the trial.
Why? I don't approve of what you do, and I wouldn't lie about it.
Well, no, I don't want you to do that, but at least you can tell the jury that I'm honest about what I do.
That you're not doing it for the publicity.
I want the way we treat dying patients to change. I don't care if they cover it or not.
You know, I'm not so sure that this is the way to make the changes you want.
But you seem to have conflicting emotions.
Yes, yes, I do. But do you know that many patients who are terminally ill fall into severe depression? And it's the depression demanding the suicide, not the person.
That's why I need to be so careful when I screen my patients.
But it should not be left up to a single doctor. I mean, if we're going to make this step as a profession, we must have second opinions. We must have peer reviews. We must have a waiting period.
That sounds like a crusade.
All right. I'll be on your witness list. But you might not like what I have to say.
Well, as long as you tell the truth, I'll like what you have to say.
Even if it helps conviction?
No, that's up to the jury, not us.
See you in court.
If you were on the jury, how would you vote?
What's the matter? Don't you get no respect?
Oh, that's very good, Dad, but I'm not doing Rodney Dangerfield.
Could have fooled me.
I feel like a Vegas lounge act. It's bad enough I gotta wear this monkey suit, but then you make me come and pick you up here and everybody can see me.
You look nice. Besides, not every day your dad gets honored at an award dinner.
It's a comedy roast, Dad. Big difference.
What do you mean?
Instead.
When we got married, you promised you'd help me with my stand-up career, but you have done nothing. The truth is, being married to you has hurt me. I had a gift to make people laugh, but you never nurtured me. In fact, you squashed me. You'd give any comic who walked into your club a break, but your wife... I mean it in any way. How funny could Lou's wife be? Oh, no. No. If you weren't such a love machine, I'd divorce you in a minute. No, I don't know another Hollywood wife who would put up with everything that I have had to put up with. When I walk into your club, I can't stand it. Those comics, they come upon me because they know I'm going to be a good little audience. Think, Lou, do you hear? They stink. I could be that funny. I have to listen to all your crazy
Going all the way to the stalled out big rig in the number 3 lane.
Good evening, Mr. Summers.
Some sense of decorum.
Mark, these comics are ruthless. They're gonna destroy every last shred of dignity you have.
You know, they're not that bad, are they?
Count on it.
You need more moose, pretty boy? Oh, Lenny, I've been going crazy without you. You smell good. Kiss me, baby. I've missed you.
I missed you too, honey bunny. Ow! What's that about?
You missed me. You flew in 2 days ago and you haven't even tried to call me.
I did. I tried to call. Okay, I should have called. But, you know, I've been on the road for 10 weeks, and I was afraid maybe you got back together with Andy Baxter.
Andy Baxter? What, did you lose your mind while you were on the road? I hate his lying, drunken, two-timing guts. Let's play naughty gymnasts. You can be Kathy Rigby this time.
Baby, can we do this a little later?
Later? No, my husband's here.
Not the hair. It took me half an hour to get the hair right.
You're worried about your hair?
Oh, Lorraine.
Oh, forget it, Lenny. You missed your chance.
Honey bunny.
And too late.
I don't know how you got together such a great bunch of names tonight. I'm impressed. Is Andy Baxter coming?
Not very likely. Kind of sad what happens when you get a successful movie. 300 million worldwide, and suddenly you're a big shot.
Well, whether he comes or not, it's going to be a successful evening. Just hope those comedians take it easy on me.
Go easy on you?
Oh, you're kidding.
Mr. Conrad? Sorry. I was wondering if I could possibly get an autograph from you.
It's not a subpoena, is it?
No. I'm just a big fan of the Conrad and Huckabee shows.
Oh, you are, huh?
I have all of them on tape.
You do?
I even have a bootleg copy of the one they never aired.
Oh,
the one where you told that joke and the audience didn't laugh. And then you threw that tantrum.
Yes,
Actually, you started to cry.
I was on medication. Estrogen, actually. What's your name?
Jesse. Jesse Travis.
Jesse Travis. Your mother stutter?
Actually, we met a couple of years ago when you tried to kill Mr. Huckabee.
They never proved that.
Oh, no. You have a new partner now?
Tom Porter.
Porter? The guy is hysterical.
Yeah, he's also history. I got rid of his sorry behind when I caught him sleeping with my wife. You know what the... Why am I telling you, anyway? Besides, I am bigger and more successful than I have ever been in my life.
Well, if it isn't Wally the tapeworm from the Cartoon Channel.
It's Wally the Inchworm, you moron, and I happen to be huge with the 3 to 5-year-old demographics. There you go.
To Jesse, I am a big, fat, incontinent pig. Tom Porker. That's
You get that.
He's a sick little monkey.
Wow, I can't believe I'm walking and talking with Jay Wilde.
You know, I can't believe I'm talking to,
Oh, I'm Amanda Bentley, and I loved you in Cop and Saucer. I thought your performance as a cop was so...
Humorless?
I wasn't going to say that. It's not your fault that Andy Baxter got all the funny lines.
Well, that's because he rewrote the damn thing. What are you drinking?
A gin and tonic, please.
You make that too. Yeah, that's right. Oh, Andy gets all the good jokes, all the reviews, and the $1 million studio deals. To be honest, that movie pretty much destroyed my career.
Really?
But I'm not bitter, no. Matter of fact, I just came from LAX. Back from a terrific gig in New Mexico.
What a life. Filming another movie?
No, County Fair. I was a judge.
Oh.
Something wrong?
Can't find my knife.
Forget the lines, just give us the drinks.
Excuse me, Mr. Masters. I'm a huge fan of yours. I've seen every episode of Not Under My Roof, You Don't, at least 30 times.
30. You hear that, Connie? 30 times. And I don't get a nickel for those reruns, you know.
Easy.
Not a stinking nickel.
Easy, sweetheart. Remember your blood pressure.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
Who are you?
I'm Jesse Travis. I'm friends with Mark Sloan. I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the dais tonight.
The day. You hear that, Connie? The dais.
Sweetheart, take your nitroglycerin.
Never mind
please.
that. I'm the only legend in the joint.
That's
I
true.
should be the roast master
You
here.
should, and not Lou Summers.
Damn right. The only thing funny about Lou Summers is his tooth. Looks like a Shih Tzu crawled up on his head and died there.
Oh, sweetheart, please don't do this to yourself. Oh, poor Ray. He always takes everything so personally. But when you think of all the underhanded things that Lou Summers has done to my darling husband over the years, stealing his jokes, using Ray's name to get better tables in restaurants, and claiming that he discovered Bill Cosby. Oh, I swear, there are times when I could just strangle that son of a...
Connie, now, don't go there tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll work it out in therapy in the morning.
All right, sweetheart. Good, dear. Thank you.
Can I get an autograph?
Yeah, sure, kid. Nice that young people still remember the old man, huh? That'll be $35. $45 if you want it personalized.
You're charging me?
Well, his business manager insists. It's standard.
Oh, that's the way it's done.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Ray always throws up before a show. It's a kind of good luck thing with him.
Oh, sweet.
I'm sorry.
Lenny Rosen.
Right.
Can I get an autograph?
Sure.
I don't know if I can even make my rent this month. Nobody will hire me because you won't hire me. When you opened the joint, I was your headliner. Why, Lou? Why can't I work the club anymore?
Hey, you want the truth, Pat? When you quit drinking, you lost your funny. That's the way it is. I'm sorry. Now enjoy the show.
Dr. Sloan is so exclusive, he doesn't even make hospital calls.
I trust Dr. Sloan. If he treats you for a broken arm, you can be sure that's what you're gonna die from.
Dr. Sloan told me I needed gallbladder surgery. I said, hey, that's pretty serious. Should I get a second opinion? He said, sure, if you want, come back tomorrow.
I told Dr. Sloan, I've got this ringing in my ears. He said, don't answer it.
I wasn't feeling well, and Dr. Sloan said, well, you've got 6 months. And I said, I can't afford to pay the bill. He said, I'll give you another 6 months.
But I gotta tell you, I've been to some parties with this guy, and believe me, when it comes to the ladies, he's a real Don Juan. The ladies don't want nothing to do with him. Well, we love you, Doc.
Very funny, Ray, very funny. I think I almost heard a guy applauding back there. No, he was just slapping his face to stay awake. Well, as roast master, it is a pleasure to honor Mark Sloan, Joker's Club Man of the Year. Well, Mark really deserves his success, because early on he faced many obstacles. As a matter of fact, when he was a child, his parents almost lost him. But they didn't take him far enough into the woods.
Oh, great stuff, Lou. Where'd you come up with that old chestnut? Jokes for the John?
That's Andy Baxter. This is a part of his act. He's famous for this.
Don't do this, Andy.
What? You begged me to come here. Look, I got the invite right. Oh, geez, that's your wife's phone number. Oh, geez, that's weird.
Oh, come on, get out of here.
Lou, where did you dig up this lineup? I mean, what did you do, hold up a Comics Wanted sign at the freeway off-ramp?
Get off the stage.
Okay, I'll go. Just let me say something to my friend Lou here. Come here. Now, unlike the rest of you talentless jerks, Lou was always there for me, right from the beginning. I love you, man. Come here, let me kiss your feet.
You're making a fool of yourself.
Well, I'm kissing Lou's feet. The rest of you losers can kiss my...
Hey, who you calling losers?
You die job has-been! Hit me with a spot!
He's dead.
I want you to know something. That I have done nothing wrong, and I am leaving.
Somebody replaced a 120 amp fuse with a 60 amp. So when the spotlight was turned on, the whole system shorted out.
So the killer must have known that the emergency generator would kick in which would give him about 10 seconds to kill Andy.
Look, everybody else left. Why are we the only ones who have to stay?
Well, because it was dark, they couldn't see, and you were the only ones in the room close enough to stab Andy Baxter.
Not me. I wasn't even sitting on the dais.
Well, you were up there when the lights went out.
Well, I wasn't. I never left my seat, which, by the way, was very uncomfortable.
All right, Mrs. Summers, why don't you give your statement to that detective over there?
I can solve your crime in 5 minutes. There's your murderer. He tried to kill his other ex-partner before, remember?
If anybody's the killer, it's Porter. Look at those eyes. Cold and dead. Just like the lower half of his body.
Oh. Boy. You know, no one seems to care too much that Andy Baxter's been killed.
Jealousy. Every comic hates to see another comic's success.
Oh.
It's in our blood. We can't help it.
Not in mine. Personally, I didn't like Andy. But I got a pretty happening career, so I didn't hate him either. You can't say the same for the rest of these guys.
My Ray is never jealous. He just doesn't like a liar.
Andy lied to him?
Oh, yeah. He promised me a big part in his next picture, and then later he said he never said it in the first place. So he got stabbed in the back. In my book, that's poetic justice.
Listen, I'd really love to stay, but I can't. I've got a midnight show at the Comedy Corner, and it's a really important gig.
Well, no one's going anywhere, so just sit down.
Okay, then.
You didn't have anything to do with this, did you?
I've done some stupid things in my life. The county fair was probably one of them. But I've never killed anybody.
I spoke with the bartender. He said his knife disappeared earlier this evening. It was there when I was at the bar.
Well, come to think of it, it wasn't there when we got our drinks.
Any prints on the knife?
It's just the bartender's. Forensics dusted the handle.
I found this right beside the body. He probably used it to hold the knife.
I'll bag it.
Mark, you gotta help me. Dudley Do-Right here doesn't want me to go to the little boy's room. And I keep telling him, there is no exit backstage.
Everyone has to stay in the main room until they've all been cleared of suspicion.
Oh, Luke can't wait that long. He has the bladder the size of a thimble.
Oh, good, Liz. Tell the world, why don't you?
Officer, he won't be going anywhere. Go ahead, Lou. I'll vouch for your bladder.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lou! Listen, Lou.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I gotta
Not
tell
now.
you something.
Not
Lou.
now.
You tell a comic he's not funny.
Right. No,
Lou, it's like telling him he's not a man.
I know.
And I still got it, Lou. I'm funny. I'm funny. Listen.
Not now.
Listen.
I really got
Listen, 3 dogs are in a
Three
pound,
dogs,
see?
right.
Okay, so the first dog says to the second dog, how long you in for?
How long you in for?
And the second dog
Oh,
says,
Ray, come here. Good joke. You tell him the joke. Go this.
Lou, what joke? Okay, 3 dogs are in a pound.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess so. It'll take some time.
I know. It's hard to believe Andy's gone.
Oh, I meant it'll take some time to break these shoes in. They're killing me. But they're so cute, aren't they?
Here. Let me do that.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's great.
You know, a funny thing just happened. I called the Comedy Corner, and they said they don't have a midnight show tonight. As a matter of fact, they've never had midnight shows.
Huh. That is funny. I must have been thinking of the Comedy Castle.
Or the Comedy Cupboard.
Yeah, could be. Could be. Oh, all right. I didn't have a midnight gig. I just wanted to get out of here. I mean, it's creepy. Dead people and all. Yuck.
Look, I know he was a jerk, but aren't you the least bit upset about Andy?
Well, of course I am. I mean, I'm human, you know.
I really am very glad to see you.
Oh, Lenny. What do you say, after this murder thing is over, we zip on over to the Marmont for some post-roast toasties?
What about your husband?
He's not really here. But, maybe I should call him and tell him that I'm going to be very, very, very late. Lenny. Things didn't go exactly as planned. Yeah, I can't leave now. There's something that I gotta do first. Well, it doesn't concern you. I have to finish something I started. Don't be that way. Look, I gotta go. Somebody's coming. I can't talk. Bye.
So the second dog says to the first dog, it was unbearable. My master went out, left me locked in the apartment for 10 days. Now I'm sitting there, see?
Wait a minute. Mark, listen, you gotta hear this fantastic joke. Tell him, will you?
Where you going? I'm not finished.
I'm hip.
Okay, I'll try one more time.
Oh, look, Mr. Zito, I'd love to hear a good joke, but right now we're conducting a homicide investigation.
I guess they're right. I'm not funny anymore.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
No, it's not your fault. It's everybody. Nobody will even listen to my jokes anymore. I might as well face it. My career has left the building. It's over. Down the toilet, kaput. I'm done. Finished, washed up.
Okay.
Yesterday's news.
Look, I'll one short joke, okay?
Oh, okay. 3 dogs were in the pound, see? Yeah. And the first dog says to the second dog.
Wait a minute. What is the one where the third dog comes in and says, I'm just here to get my nails clipped?
You know, I don't do kidney transplants, and you don't do punchlines.
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Mark, have you seen Jesse anywhere?
I saw him about 20 minutes ago. Why?
Dad, Amanda, back here.
Oh, my God, Jesse.
What happened? I don't know. I found him like this. Somebody must have clubbed him from behind.
Okay, look into my eyes. Well, it looks like he could have suffered a slight concussion. I'll keep an eye on him. But who would have done something like this?
Probably the same person that did this.
Little slugger.
More likely, a little bronze lady. My award, it was on the table over there. Blood spots on it. Whoever hit you with it must have killed Lou.
Why can't they just give you a certificate?
What happened?
I'm sorry, you gentlemen will have to stay in the main room. This is a murder scene.
Well, so's the main room. There's 2 killers running amok around this joint.
You know, I don't think so. 2 murders? It's not likely. Isn't it more likely that the first murder was a mistake?
You mean the killer wasn't out to get Andy Baxter?
Well, think about it. Nobody knew that Andy was going to be here for sure tonight. He was standing right in front of Lou just before he was stabbed. The killer must have been so desperate to get rid of Lou that after that first mistake, he just kept trying. I think we're dealing with one murderer here.
Oh, I can't believe I'm never going to see him again or hold him. He left the house before I did, and I never got to kiss him goodbye.
You two came in separate cars?
We had to. He told me he was going to meet someone after the roast, but he didn't say who.
This dear. Now, oh, Ray and I are going to miss him terribly. Terribly. And you know, we even named our little puppy after him.
Oh, the Shih Tzu.
Yes.
Oh.
Steve is a reporter waiting for you.
Oh, tell him to wait outside until I'm ready to give a statement, would you?
First of all, he's a she, and she said she had some information that might be pertinent to the investigation. She's backstage.
You've got 5 minutes.
I only need 2. Lou Summers called me this morning.
What about?
Said to meet him back here after the roast.
Why?
Don't know. Said he had something to give me for my column tomorrow.
And you have no idea what?
No idea. Marin Briggs.
Lieutenant Sloan?
Lieutenant. Unusual first name.
It's Steve.
I know.
Oh, anytime I can help.
Appreciate the help. Bye.
Pretty girl.
She's not a girl, Dad. She's a reporter.
Oh, I didn't know you couldn't be both.
I think we should look through Lou's belongings. He was planning on giving something to Marin.
The reporter.
Yeah.
Oh, Lou always had such beautiful hair. Oh.
Liz, I know this is a little difficult for you, but it's important.
Mm-hmm.
We'd like for you to go through all these things and tell us if there's anything he would not ordinarily carry,
Okay.
or if there's anything missing.
Wait, let's see. Well, all of his credit cards are here. And his driver's license and his senior citizen's discount card. And oh, there's a picture of us at our son's wedding. He broke his foot that night doing the horror.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Wait, let's see.
This is so hard for me to say, but it's eating me up. I think Lorraine Kay is the killer.
Why is that?
You remember how anxious she was to get out of here to play a midnight show at a comedy club? Well, there wasn't any show. I made some calls.
So you're saying she's a murderer because she lied about a job?
No, there's more than that. She and Andy Baxter had an affair. It was a big secret. Then she broke it off, but she was always terrified that in one of his drunken rages, Andy would tell her husband. Some friend I am telling you all this.
I still don't see why she would have any reason to kill Mr. Summers.
Well, maybe she was afraid Lou saw her kill Andy Baxter. About a minute after Lou went backstage, Lorraine made some lame excuse about having to make a phone call. Then she followed him. Now, there's a perfectly good phone in the lobby, but she insisted upon using the one all the way backstage. Don't you find that a bit odd?
Well, a little odd, maybe, but I don't think that's proof of murder.
Look, I love Lorraine like a sister, but she's got a dark side.
Well, isn't that true of most comics?
The good ones, yeah.
You consider yourself one of the good ones, don't you, Mr. Rosen?
I do. One of the best.
Because I've got a pretty good idea who the killer is.
Who?
You.
That's ridiculous. I had no reason to kill Andy, and I certainly had no reason to kill Lou. He was like a father to me.
Steve, connect the dots here for me. We're looking for means, opportunity, and motive.
Motive? I owe my career to Lou. He gave me my big break. He invited all these network people down to the Laugh Joint to watch my act.
And they went crazy over you. Offered you your own TV show.
Exactly. So, what's my motive for killing him? Extreme gratitude?
I still don't see the dots connecting.
Lou gave Lenny the idea of setting a show in a comedy club. As a matter of fact, he named the owner of the club Lou.
I didn't know you were such a TV trivia buff.
I just talked to a reporter that remembers the story very well. Lou thought Lenny was ripping him off. The show sold into syndication for millions, and Lou figured he was entitled to a piece of it.
Everybody knew I wasn't happy when Lou sued me. But what your reporter neglected to tell you was the case was settled out of court. Not only was Lou compensated, he got a co-created by Screen credit, and that was because I insisted on it. So, I guess you can kiss your motive bye-bye.
The angle of incidence for both the blow to the back of the head and the stab wound went from right to left, which tells me that the killer was probably right-handed, but Mr. Rosen's left-handed. I saw him give an autograph to Jesse.
I think you owe me an apology.
Lieutenant, Dr. Travis is looking for you.
Looks like somebody tried to flush the evidence. Anything look familiar there, Liz?
Not really. Is it a girl?
Well, I think it's more than one girl. There's a blonde, there's a brunette, and then there's someone in there darker skin.
I just don't know.
Do you remember if there was a picture in there?
Oh, yes. Oh, Lou always carried around pictures of our 3 granddaughters. Oh, Molly's picture is missing.
Does Molly look like any of these?
Well, Molly has dark brown hair, so it's not the blonde. And she wouldn't be caught dead wearing bangs. And this just isn't her nose. It's much too broad.
I really thought we had something here. I'm sorry, Liz.
Wait, let me take a look at this again. Lou's picture of Molly. That was when she was 14 years old, before she had her nose job. Oh, yes, it was her sweet 16 present. Oh, yes. Yes, that's definitely Molly's old nose. It looked just like Lou's. Oh.
Lou was probably going to give that picture to the reporter, and the killer didn't want it to happen.
Picture of his granddaughter and 2 other girls. What's the connection?
Is there a computer around here?
Oh, yes. Yes, there's one in the office.
I need 3. 3 it is.
2 for me.
2 for the man. It's 1.
I'll stay with these. Adulterer.
That does it. I refuse to let you spread vicious rumors about me.
Are you denying it?
Yes, I never slept with your wife.
I walked in on you.
Well, I mean, I slept with her, but I never slept with her.
Uh-huh. Okay. Come on. Let's get it on. Come on. Man to man. Let's go.
Tim,
Come on.
we both fell asleep on the sofa after an exhausting game of pinochle.
Yeah, that's your story.
Well, that's the true story. Believe me, I would remember. I mean, Mitzi, wow, we.
You.
What
All right, that's it.
Boys. 2 murders is enough for one night, don't you think? Sit down. And no kibitzing Lorraine.
Okay, I'm going to open with $2.
What's he doing?
Well, either he's figuring out who the murderer is, or he's lost his cufflink again.
Filthy laundry? Folks, I'm happy to say that you'll all be able to go home very soon. Well, I mean, rephrase that, everybody but the murderer can go home very soon. Because I'm about to tell you exactly who the killer is. All right, everyone, what we're going to do is play a little version of musical chairs here. We're going to find out who had the opportunity and the means and the motive to have committed these murders. And by the simple process of elimination, whoever's still sitting on the dais is the killer.
Not a bad idea for a game show, Mark. We should talk.
Right. We'll talk about it later, Ray. Okay, I think we'll start with Mr. Wild. Now, Jay flew in from New Mexico tonight, and he came directly from the airport. And he entered the club with my friend Amanda Bentley. Now, in order to commit the murder, someone had to change that fuse so that the spotlight would blow. Mr. Wild was never out of the sight of Amanda, so he would never have been alone long enough to change that fuse.
So I can step down now?
Be my guest, Jay.
Thank you.
Okay, now we come to Mr. Masters. Now, Ray was in the room while that knife was still on the bar there, but then he went to the bathroom, and he didn't come back until just before the roast started. Never went near the bar again.
I always knew throwing up would bring me good luck. I'm out of here.
Due to the angle of the knife wound and the blow to the head, we believe that the killer was right-handed. Now, I know that Lenny Rosen is left-handed, and so is Tom Porter. Saw Tom dealing cards a little earlier. All right, so we come now down to Mr. Pat Zito. Pat was in the room when that knife was still on the bar. But he was approaching the stage just as the lights went out.
I'm innocent.
I agree with you. You didn't do it, Pat. Because from the time Lou went to the bathroom right up to the moment he was murdered, there you were, Pat, standing out there trying to get someone, anyone, to listen to your joke.
It doesn't help when people step on your punchline.
I'm sorry about that, Pat. You may have murdered a lot of jokes in your time, but you never killed anybody.
Yeah, low blow, Sloan. I gotta hit the jar, and that chicken's not sitting well.
All right, that narrows it down to Mr. Tim Conrad and Miss Lorraine Kay. When the lights went out, Tim jumped up from his chair. They said he was trying to get away from Andy Baxter.
He never tells the truth. Look at his driver's license. It says he's 6'1".
Tonight, he wasn't lying. Look at this blueberry stain on his shirt there.
Why, he never washes his clothes. That stain is probably there from laughing.
No, this is a little more recent. Tonight, as a matter of fact. When he jumped up, he ran into a dessert cart and knocked a plate of blueberry pie onto the floor. And he was headed that direction, off stage.
No, something's wrong. I didn't do anything, I swear.
You were still in the room when the knife was on the bar, Lorraine. And then when Lou went to the bathroom, you left shortly after.
That was just to make a phone call. Ask Lenny.
Did Lenny go with you?
Well, it was kind of a personal call. You know how we girls are.
Lorraine, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Will you just walk across the stage for us?
Why?
Humor me. Jesse, did you hear any clicking like that just before you were knocked out?
No.
No, and Lou didn't either. Because otherwise, he would have turned around and been hit in the front of the head instead of the back.
Well, what if his hearing aids were turned off? Then he wouldn't have been able to hear anything.
That's true, Tom, except Lou had both of his hearing aids turned all the way up.
Maybe she took her shoes off.
What are you doing, Lenny? You think I did it?
Oh, no, baby, but hey, take a look around. You're the only one left up there.
Well, that's it, Lenny. You can just forget about meeting me later at the Marmont.
You know, he's right. You could have taken your shoes off and snuck up on Lou, and he wouldn't have heard you. I want to ask you to do a favor. Would you take your shoe off? Thank you. Can I see the sole of your foot? It's clean. And the backstage area isn't. If she had had her shoes off, the sole of her foot would be filthy. It looks like you can step down too, Miss Kay.
Dad, what just happened here? We've got 2 dead bodies, 2 murder weapons, and no murderer.
You know, Mark, maybe the game show thing won't work out after all. No murderer. Kind of takes the oomph out of it.
No, there's a murderer, all right, Ray, and he had a heck of a motive, too. Jesse, would you tell him what you found out?
Sure. There's a website on the internet. It's called Filthy Laundry. I pulled it up. It's on the computer in the office. Anyway, it's loaded with Hollywood gossip and tabloid stuff. About a week ago, they ran a blind item about a comic who has a thing for young girls. Very young girls.
I suppose one of those young girls was Lou's granddaughter. Lou was morally outraged. He wanted this comic exposed. Makes sense.
So Lou was going to hand over a picture of his granddaughter and 2 other underage girls to Marin, the reporter tonight?
Exactly. Now, the killer got wind of this, and he was going to make sure that that did not happen. So he changed the fuse in the fuse box so that when the spot went on, the lights would go out. He'd have about 10 seconds to stab Lou. He went to the bar, and he stole that knife when the bartender wasn't looking. Unfortunately, when the lights came on, he discovered he had missed his intended victim. But he didn't give up. He saw Lou go backstage. So he followed him. He was going to ambush him when he came out of the bathroom. But he heard someone coming. He quickly ducked behind a curtain. Then knocked Jesse out. After he bludgeoned Lou, casually walked right back here into the main room. You know, this is such a wonderful old place. So many gifted, talented people walk through those doors.
Dad, are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Look at that ceiling. You simply don't see crown molding like that anymore.
What's wrong with him? Is he giving up?
Oh, no, there's method to his madness. I hope.
Look at that. Laurel and Hardy fooling around with Harold Lloyd.
Dad, you've had a rough night. You want me to take you home?
I said I'm fine, son. Trust me. Believe it or not, I think the dots are starting to connect. I remember noticing this picture when we came in. It's a shot of the Jokers Club celebrity softball game of 1998.
Oh, don't remind me. We lost 28-2.
Tough game. Those strippers had an awesome infield.
What interested me was the catcher here. He's got his mitt on his left hand, which means he's right-handed, not left-handed, like he said he was. You find that interesting, Mr. Rosen?
What are you getting at?
Nice catch. Can we spell ambidextrous?
So I'm ambidextrous. What does that prove?
Well, it proves almost everything. You know, only a handful of people here could have possibly committed the crime, and they've all been eliminated. You were only eliminated because you said you were left-handed. As it turns out, you're not. You're right-handed. And that narrows the list down to just one, Lenny, and it's you.
Wait, I can explain this. It's...
I broke a date to go to the Marmont with you. Do you know who I made that phone call to? David Letterman. That's right. Big Dave. He's in town, and he was dying to see me. And I blew him off just to be with you. I hate you, Lenny. And I hate your hair.
Cuff him and get him out of here.
Let's go.
Well, you scared me there for a minute, but I gotta hand it to you. You solved it.
Well, no, actually, you did. You said it was Lenny. I just filled in the details.
Like the motive and how he did it?
Well, lucky hunch.
You know, Lou and I, well, we fought sometimes. Whoa.
Well, every marriage has its ups and downs, Liz.
Oh, Lou would have wanted so much to hand you that award personally.
I know.
If it wasn't for you, I would have lost him years ago to one illness or another. You kept him going.
He was a great man, Liz.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of us will ever forget him.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sorry, Dad. Exhibit A. I'll clean it up and give it back to you after the trial.
Yeah, okay. Would have been nice to hold it for a second.
Gee, folks, I'm a little nervous tonight, I must admit, which is strange because I'm usually so good at these roasts. I was there in Mark's office the other day, and I said I wasn't feeling too well. And he said, well, you have walking pneumonia. And I said, what should I do? And he said, well, take 2 pills every 3 miles. That can't be right. So I'm playing baseball last month, and I sprained my ankle. I go to Mark, and I ask him what I should do. He tells me I should limp. Limp? Is that supposed to be funny, Mark? Mark, congratulations. Listen, I know it looks like I couldn't be here tonight because I'm out of town, but that's not true. The truth is I've seen your work, and this is as close as I ever want to get to you, ever again.